I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners and custodians of the land on which we are recording this podcast, the Bidjigal and Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. We pay respects to elders past and present and extend our respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people from all nations of this land. Welcome. We are here with Tina Rez on the Pick Me Up podcast. Hello, Tina. How are you?
I'm very, very well. Thank you.
Excellent.
Thanks for having me.
No, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
So we're going to start off this podcast by asking you the big question, which is, how are you?
Look, I've had a long day and I've had 3 coffees. So I'm feeling a little bit tired, but I'm feeling fine. So
excellent. 3 coffees. What's
3.
What's your standard go-to for coffees a day?
Well, I usually get an almond hazelnut latte.
Yum.
And it's normally iced.
Yes.
I know it's not great for my vocals, but it's definitely my go-to. Yeah.
You got to have the little treats, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So for those people who don't know you and your music, can you tell us a little bit about yourself as an artist?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm Tina Rez. I'm a pop artist. And basically I've been working with my producer, Jordan, and we've been creating a lot of like dark pop and really experimenting with a lot of like weird sounds. I've been in the industry for about 6 years and I only just feel like I just got started. There's like in the last 6 years I've just been like experimenting and like working with different people, trying to figure out who I am as an artist, really. But yeah, this year I've just been like really killing it and putting a lot of music out there.
I love that. I've just been killing it this year, guys.
Yeah, I have.
I love that.
I really have.
So you had a single come out on Friday.
Yes, Stranger, yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about it as a song and your writing process? Like, how do you said you're killing it. Like, what does that mean for you?
Yeah, for sure. So about the writing process with Stranger, basically all my songs are based on like true life events. Mm-hmm. And usually when I am booked in for the studio, I always have like the concept, the idea of what I want to talk about, what I want to like write about. And then with Stranger, we come up with the instrumental and Jordan normally asks me like, what's the vibe? And I'm like, this is like a song where I'm just like really angry with someone, so you need to make it sound like that.
I love that.
I'm angry that someone burnt the bridge and like, is playing the victim and then blamed everything on me. And I'm like, you need to make the instrumental sound like that.
Yeah. Connect with my feelings.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, it needs to feel like that so that I can write to it. So then, basically Jordan's like, working on the like production and the instrumental, and then I'm like there in the background humming like the melodies and then coming up with like the lyrics with my laptop. Basically like Stranger's about, I just mentioned it before. Someone who like burns the bridges and like blames you for everything. Yeah. It's just like really toxic and then plays the victim and then, makes you feel like you're the problem.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to be like, you're a stranger now. And I'm like,
I don't need
this
you.
is what you did to me. Yeah.
I'm
and now I just walk past you. Yeah, exactly. Now I just walk past and you're just a stranger.
Yeah.
But, sometimes like these people that you've known for such a long time and you've made so many memories with and you're just like, I just can't like get you out of my head sometimes. Like we've made so many memories and you reminisce about like all the good times. So that's why like in the chorus it's like it's twisted but I can't get you out of my system. It's like it's twisted, like I can't stop thinking about you, but like you burnt the bridge and you did this and you did that and now you're a total stranger. Like I hate that. But, I had to get it out.
It's good. And I feel like do you often use your songwriting to like what's the right word? Like deal with those kind of situations that you're in life? Like, is that something you use your music for? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I've always, ever since I was a kid, like I would always write my feelings down, and it wasn't like, all the time, right? Like have like a book and you just write down like, today I had a bad day, and it was like, you know, and now I still like deal with it in that way. And I just feel like when I write things down, or like now when I write it into a song, I feel free. I feel like I got it out and I can sing it out loud. Yeah. And it's like, this is what happened to me, and I'm like singing it out loud.
And does it make those songs fun to perform, right? Because you've got that connection. Yeah.
Yeah, especially on stage. I'm just like really bringing out like the expressions and the facial expressions and the emotions, and I'm just like, yeah, they did that.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite song to perform of yours?
I do, yes. Stranger's actually my most favorite one to perform.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just got so much like energy, and like the bridge is so, oh my God, it just makes me want to dance all the time.
I love that. I love a good dance tune, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so good. And is there a music video for this song? Or will there be?
There is a visualizer.
A visualizer? So, talk us to a visualizer. Yeah. I feel like I should know this term, but I have not heard this term.
Yeah, so basically it's like, a music video is more like storytelling, whereas a visualizer is more like, you know, it's like you in one setting or like one space, and you're sort of just like singing to the camera or like dancing to the camera, and not really telling the story.
Cool. And do you have a band around you, or is it just you?
It's just me.
Love it.
This one is just
How
like
fun.
me like dancing and just
fun.
Like
just vibing out.
Just vibing out, yeah. And I decided to take that avenue because, you know, during like my experimental stage, I spent so much money on like music videos and music in general that like, you know, I did take down a few years later because it just wasn't like on brand, or, you know, it just wasn't who I am now as an artist. So the visualizer for me was like a cheaper option for me to sort of have that professional footage. And as an indie artist, it's like, it's so hard to like have like pay for like music and music videos and like PR and all this stuff. So for me, it was like a win-win. I can still get that professional looking footage for like promoting my music without like the hefty cost of like...
It's so expensive.
Yeah, it really is. It's so hard being an indie artist. And I don't think anyone like really understands. Yeah. Like they just think it's like free. Yeah. It's free to be an artist.
But almost every artist is like either doing like writing, producing, performing, or they're working a second job.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So
like if I wasn't working, I don't think I would be able to pay for all this stuff.
Exactly. They're working to pay for their music career. It's like,
and then you don't make money until like, you know, further into your career when you're like established. So it's like the investment, but it's a slow return on investment. But it's so worth it. Like, and I'm really grateful that I get to do that. So. Yeah, exciting.
You mentioned just a little bit before about like, you know, finally finding yourself and feeling confident with like your sound and yourself as an artist. Was that something that was like difficult to do? Like, you know, been 6 years now, was that, and you only feel like you're killing it this year. What was that process like for you?
Oh, it was so difficult. And there was so many times where like I broke down and I like, you know, questioned like, is this really what I want? Is this really what I want to do? Like there was a lot of like points in my life where I was like, what am I doing? Like, what do I want to achieve out of this? Like, and I think the question or like the thought is that I always go back to that dream that I always had as a 6-year-old girl who, you know, would like watch Britney Spears or watch the Spice Girls. And I'm just like, I want to be that. Yeah. You know, so you go into the industry with the thought of like, you're just going to step into that straight away. Yeah. You're just going to be that pop star and you're going to be on TV. So I think the moment that I decided to pursue music, I thought that that was the case. I thought it was easy. And so that's where I think I was looking in the wrong direction when I started out. And so I met a lot of people along the way and I learnt a lot of lessons along the way as well, which helped sort of shape who I am as an artist today. So it wasn't easy at all. It was really, really hard, and there was like more more moments where I wanted to give up than actually keep going.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I had a great like support system around me that were like, you've got this, like this is what you want to do. And the thought of just giving up was like painful. Like if I give up, like what am I going to do? I've always wanted to be a pop artist. I want to be a pop star. Like I want to be, I want to write music. Like that's the only way where like, you know, it's my therapy.
Yeah. And it feels like you.
Yeah. And it feels like me. And I'm like, if I quit music, like I don't know what to do. Like I know I have other responsibilities and things, but I'm like, I am like, that's who I am.
Yeah.
So yeah, 6 years. And I'm just like, this year, the reason why I found myself, you know, this year is because I actually put my foot down. Yeah. And I was like, I'm no longer going to waste time. I'm going to write down exactly what I want, who I am, and I'm just going to put my foot on that throttle and go for it.
Heck
so
yeah.
I did. Yes. And, you know, I'm killing it.
Here we are.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you think it's that little spark from your 6-year-old self that keeps you going? Like, is that what keeps you going, the little drive and that you've always had?
100%. Yeah. Always. I still have that vision right there of my 6-year-old self in my room, standing in front of the mirror, pretending to be Britney Spears.
So cute.
Yeah. Like I literally like feel like I have that, like I'm wearing glasses and I've just got that picture in my glasses and I'm just like walking around and it's just there. It's like I can't see anything but that. So that's what keeps me going. And like every time I would procrastinate or I just like, I'd be like, oh, I'm not ready to do this yet. I'm not ready to do that. Or I don't want to do this until I'm ready. I would see that like vision and I'm just like, yeah, she's telling you, she's pushing you. She's saying like, come on. Like, I want to be that Britney Spears.
Yeah, so cute.
I want to be that Christina Aguilera. Like, hurry up. Like, get a move on. It's like, it's getting a bit late now. So, definitely, my 6-year-old self.
I saw this. I don't remember if it was Kendall Jenner or one of the Kardashians. Yeah. Have a similar thing where, like, when they're not feeling good about themselves in whatever particular way that is, they have like a photo of themselves as a kid, like in their bathroom.
Oh, wow.
Because it's like they look at it and they just think, no, like you're doing it for her. Like she was the one who had the big dreams or, you know, was confident in herself because, you know, you're 5 or 6 and you don't understand the world completely yet.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So I now have a little photo of myself in my bathroom.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know.
Do that.
Yeah. And you just look at it and you're like,
when I see photos of myself, I'm just like, oh my God, I look like that.
Yeah. But it's so cute, you know, you got it. That's
yeah.
like where you know, when you were young and, you know, you'd have people looking after you. You didn't have a care in the world, no pressure of money, but you had the big dreams.
Yeah, for sure. I should totally do that. I'm going to do that.
It's so wholesome. I don't know why. I just really liked it. And obviously that
I love that for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I feel like it probably doesn't work for everyone, but I just thought that was really cute.
Yeah. And I need to look for a cute photo of me. Yeah. Like it has to at least be cute.
I picked one where I'm like dressed in a fairy outfit. Like,
that is so cute. Oh my God, I love that. That is so cute.
Yeah, it's also in a tiny little picture frame like on a shelf in my bathroom.
I love that.
It's so small.
So pretty.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
I know, I should post it.
Yes.
I'll post it. When your episode comes out, I'll post the little fairy photo.
Yes, please.
Like little wings and my little wand like standing.
Oh, I love that. That's so cute.
Okay. We're gonna take a little break of talking about that, and we're going to go into top 3.
Yeah.
Which is where I will give you a top 3 topic, and then we'll talk about our top 3 things that fall into that topic.
Yeah.
So your top 3 topic today is your top 3 favorite sounds.
Sounds?
Yeah. Which is like hard.
Anything? Oh my God.
Yeah. So like one of mine, I'll go first because I already know what one of mine is. Like the sound of crackling fire.
Oh,
that's like one of my favorite sounds.
Oh my God. I wouldn't even...
Like I could sit and watch fire crackle for ages, but I could also like lie and listen to it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it can be anything. It'd be like, it could be a song. Like that's technically a sound.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And I'm just trying to think of like what sounds.
Yeah. Or like rain on a tin roof. That would be another one for me.
That would be my sound.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love rain on a tin roof.
So good. And that's like,
I do actually have a tin roof. Sorry.
Do you? Yeah. I love rain on a tin roof. It's so good.
Yeah. It's relaxing. I love it. Yeah. Definitely definitely like when I hear like rain on a tin roof, I just want it, like it makes me want to watch a movie.
Yes.
And just like
under a blanket.
Yeah. And just like bring out the popcorn, like all the snacks. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm loving this. Yeah. But then another part of me is like, go to bed.
Get
Like
cozy.
it puts me asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some other sounds? I'm trying to think
The sound of
some
someone chewing. I hate that.
top 3 worst sounds.
Top 3 worst.
Yes. I hate that too. Or like, no, I shouldn't say that out loud. You know when people eat with their mouth open?
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
I bloody hate that.
I can't watch that.
Like, just like, ew.
I think the second one for me would be like, you know, when someone's opening a packet of chips.
As in, you like that sound?
Like, I love that sound.
That's so great.
I love it, especially when it's like really quiet and someone's like trying not to be loud and they're like, it's so
That's a
satisfying.
good one. That's a good one.
And it makes me hungry. I'm like, can I have some?
Can I have some of those chips? That's a good sound.
It is.
That is a good sound.
You should like try it one day.
Or like opening a can. How it's like,
Oh, I love that. Or opening a bottle.
ASMR.
You know what? Yes. I love ASMR. Oh my God.
oh my gosh, yes. Can we?
Yeah.
Get it, Justin.
Yes, please. You know, when I'm at the studio, I've always got, and only when I'm at the studio, I have like a Coke Zero.
Yes.
Because Jordan is a huge Coke Zero fan.
Love it.
And
caffeine.
every time I open the bottle, I'm like, oh, let's use this as a sound.
Yes.
Like
That's
it sounds
so
so
good.
cool because it's like, shh, and I'm like, that'll be like
it's
cool,
a good sound.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
like
going to
a
open the
snare.
chips. Ready?
Okay, do it. Let's do it. Some ASMR for you guys.
What?
Tell me that was not satisfying.
That's got to be satisfying.
like that.
Me trying
That
to open it
definitely
really
made me
quietly.
hungry.
Like,
Yeah.
also, it's the honey soy. Thank you, Hustle Media. Shout out for the chips.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Honey soy
As
is the
soon,
bomb.
like I just got the
yeah.
smell it now.
Yeah, my favorite. My favorite. I think we actually got those the other night when we were at the studio.
They're so good. Bedrock Deli, can't go wrong.
Went to the
Except I like the
servo.
chili ones.
Oh, I love the chili ones.
love
And you know
chili.
what? My favorite actually is the salt and vinegar.
Oh, like the
They're the
balsamic
best.
vinegar and salt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
they are
they're
good.
the best.
Yum.
They're like top rated.
Okay, so chips and rain on the tin roof.
Rain. Yeah.
Third one.
I would say third one. You gave me a really tricky question.
I know. That's Ali Taylor, Listen Up Music.
Thanks, Ali. Being
that.
very tricky. I would say like the sound of a fan in a room.
A fan in a room.
Yeah.
Like a ceiling fan or like
Like a fan, no, like a floor standing
floor
fan.
standing fan. That's like the feeling of summer in Australia for me.
Yeah. Or like the sound of a filter in a fish tank.
Ah, bubbles.
Bubbles, the sound
Bubbles,
of bubbles. I find that really satisfying.
The bubbling in a fish tank.
The bubbling in a fish tank. I could just stare at it.
Yeah, because they go on the bubbles. Are just
Yeah. But like I love the sound because I'm like, this is just
that's so
like
good.
really relaxing. It's like therapy.
Yeah,
I think anything with water
yeah,
like is
yeah.
therapy. Yeah. What
I
about
agree.
you?
I think
What's
I
your
agree.
third?
I thought of my third one.
Okay.
The sound of waves crashing on the beach.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually met somebody the other day that said they hate it.
What?
Yeah. They're like, I hate the sound of waves crashing like at the beach. Like it gives me anxiety. I'm like, really? Like that is the most relaxing.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. Because they came out like to my place and I live like really rural and they're like, oh my God, this is great. It's so quiet. And I'm like, this is really dead for me. Like I hate this. Like I'm
you out in the
such a
hills?
beach. But
Are
sorry.
you out in the hills by any chance?
I'm like Southern Highlands way.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
That's where my parents live. Southern Highlands.
Yeah. It's so beautiful there. But
Yeah.
it's like, for me, it's like too quiet.
Yeah, okay.
And I just love.
Did you drive
like,
all the way here?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my
Actually,
gosh.
I got a lift. I got dropped off, so it's all right. But I usually do drive. I was passenger princess today. But yeah, it's really quiet there. And I'm just like, no. I'm a coastal girl. I
Yeah.
love the beach.
Yeah.
So I could totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh my
Waves
God.
crashing. Because there's so many. I feel like there's so many sounds. Yeah,
Yeah,
waves crashing
there
on the
is.
beach is probably my third
Which
one.
I'd probably think of all the sounds that I love on the way back home.
Yeah,
And I'd be like, why
literally.
didn't I say that?
Yeah, they're my three. So your three were?
My three were the fan,
Oh, the fan.
rain, and the packet of chips.
Yeah. I love that. I think that's a win. Packet of chips.
Yeah, I'm such a food person. I love food.
I'm going to edit that and be like, ugh. Okay, cute. So we're going to move into our next section now.
Okay.
Which is mental health.
Yeah.
Being a female in the music industry, what's it like?
Yes. Where do I start? I feel like as a female, like in my experience, like I feel like a lot of people don't take me seriously, like being a female. And I'm not in the like production side of things or like the sound engineering side of things. Like I know that I am an artist and you know whatnot, but I find that it is a very male dominated industry, and being like a female, like surrounded with like so many males, it's always like you feel like, I don't know, like singled out in a way. And you come across sometimes like, I don't know if like this is something I should talk about, but like a lot of like creepy moments as well, which I automatically just pull myself out like as soon as I feel that.
Yeah, I feel like, and I can say this, like you're a young, attractive female.
Thank you. So are you.
Thank you. And I feel like, yeah, I've been in those moments too, and it's just like you feel like men are doing things for you for the wrong reason too. Do you ever find that?
Yeah, I do feel like that as well. It's like, oh, I'll do this and do that.
Yeah.
But I always feel like they want something in return. And I'm just like, not with me.
Yeah.
You're messing with the wrong person. Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, I'm still paying you, so why should I? You know, but I just feel like that's why I feel like I don't get taken seriously, because it's like, because I'm like young and attractive and it's like, you're working with me, so you need to give me. And I'm like, I don't.
Do you find that too? Especially like I've had that experience when I'm having like getting headshots done or like photo shoots.
Yeah.
And they say stuff and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Did you just say?
Yeah. That's why I prefer to work with female photographers, to be honest. Because a lot of the times, like, and I don't have a stylist, so like I style myself. Being an indie artist, again, you have to like, you've got to compromise on some things. So it's like, you know, if like my skirt is up in some way or whatever, it's like I want to be able to feel comfortable when I'm on set and like shooting, you know, for like cover art or just like a visualizer or a music video.
Yeah.
And I want to feel comfortable. Yeah. Where like the photographer is not going to be like, you know, looking up my skirt or like, you know, saying inappropriate comments or stuff like that. So, and I love to support other females in the creative industry. Like, why not, you know? Yeah. So for me, it's like, that's definitely my go-to. And I found my people, which is great.
Yes. So good.
Yeah. But like, it's really hard. And I know there's a lot of like female producers in the industry, which is great. But for me, there's like a particular sound, and this is why like I say I have worked with a lot of people and, you know, obviously it costs a lot of money like to make music. And so I want to like work with people who I click with. Yeah. And I've worked with female producers before. I've actually worked with Chelsea Warner, which is like, she's so great. Yeah. She's an amazing producer and she's killing it too. She's doing like, she's going around the world, so she's like great. And I actually wrote Sweet Poison with her, one of my tracks, and I get a lot of compliments on that track.
It's a great track.
So that was, it is really, thank you. And that was a good experience, like, you know, working with her. But obviously she's become like so much more in demand and like she's so busy now. So it's really hard to like work with her. But, you know, a lot of times like I try and look for another female artist that I can work with, but I just feel like they can't create that sound that I'm after, and which is fair enough because they do like other genres or they're good at what they do. It's not that they're not great or that I just don't want to work with them, but I find that a lot of like males that I worked with like get me and they just know what I want and what sound that I'm after. Yeah. But I work with Jordan now and he's great.
Yeah, Jordan's
like,
great.
He's amazing. He's so professional. And I feel so comfortable with him, and we've like, you know, we've like bonded so well. We've like become such like great friends.
I feel like that's what you want in a producer too, is like someone where you find like that bond that you can
absolutely
connect with, that gets you, that is going to help you create the sound that you want, who's going to support you as an artist.
100%.
And like your vibe and style that you're going for.
Yeah. Because then it makes me feel comfortable when I'm recording the song.
Yeah.
Like if I make a mistake, he's not going to be like, oh, that was crap, Tina. Like, even though we muck around sometimes. Yeah. And like sometimes I'm hard on myself and he's like, Tina, you sound great. Like stop being so hard on yourself.
Positive motivator. You need it.
100%. So that's why I'm like, I'm grateful to have to be working with a male in the industry like that.
Yeah.
So it's been like an experience where like in the early stages of my career, it's like, you know, I had that like creepy moments, or I had people who like tried taking advantage of me, but now I'm just like, I'm so grateful.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have sort of like to boost, I guess, your confidence and your self-esteem as a female in the industry? Do you have things that you do like yoga, or are you active? Are you like, what kind of stuff do you do to boost your confidence and feel good in yourself when you go to a music video shoot or something like that?
Oh, totally. I definitely go on my hot girl walks.
I love it. Same.
Definitely have to squeeze those in, don't we? That's definitely my go-to to like feel confident, because my life is like really hectic. Like I've got so much going on, and a lot of times I'm giving Adam Sandler. And I'm just like, I'm in like this baggy outfit with like a high bun.
I actually
messy
love
bun.
That. I'm giving Adam Sandler.
I am. I actually get compliments sometimes. I'm like, really?
So
I look like Adam Sandler right now.
That's so funny. I actually I'm like the same as you. Like I'll dress up nice and things, but when I'm like I'm busy and life is hectic, I'm baggy pants, baggy t-shirt.
But it feels good.
It feels so good. And I was like
really
working,
does.
someone was like, you look like you're dressed for a rap video. I was like,
thanks.
Okay, well, like at least I look cool.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah, it's like rap vibes. Thanks.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I think I must have had like hoop earrings in as well, with like the baggy shirt and the baggy pants and like sneakers.
Yeah, I can see it.
I was like, I'm productive.
Yeah,
okay, this is my productive outfit.
Yeah. No, I love it. Yeah. I do that. And then a lot of the times I love to like have a shower and freshen up. Fresh hair.
Yes.
I get complimented when I wash my hair.
People like, what did you do to your hair? You're like, I just washed it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just washed.
Sort of my favorite compliments, actually.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I
actually had time to wash my hair.
On. Yeah. Just like put makeup on, and like the fit, like when the fit is slaying.
Right, when
I
you
just
feel confident.
Good. Yeah.
You have confidence,
for
right?
sure.
That
like a lot of
make sense,
people,
but you know what I mean?
No, it honestly does. Like when you when you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like on social media, when I'm like, you know, showing off like my outfits and stuff, that, you know, sometimes I get like hate comments like, ew, why? And I'm like, because when I look good, I feel good.
Yeah.
And I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah. And like, you know, as a person, when you look good, whatever that might be you in your baggy clothes or whatever you're wearing.
Yeah.
It might be you in your pajamas or whatever, but whatever you feel like you look good in is how you're going to feel confident.
100%. Yeah. Like sometimes I go to the studio and we do like, you know, content and stuff, and I'm like, oh damn, I forgot that we do content when I'm at the studio. Because sometimes like I am giving Adam Sandler, and I'm just like, Jordan, can I just film you and just like don't film me for now? And he's like, you look great. You look fine. But like, you know, the energy as well is just like, oh, I've had like, you know, sometimes it's like back-to-back sessions and I'm like exhausted. So my outfit is giving that. Like it's really giving that. And I'm just like, can you tell I'm exhausted?
I'm giving
this
Adam
is
Sandler.
exhaustion. Yeah, the vibe check for today is exhaustion. But yeah, you know, a lot of the times like that's what gives me the confidence when I dress up, and when I've washed my hair.
Yeah, I love it.
And when I've got like, even if it's like, you know, no makeup, that's just what gives me confidence.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just depends on what I'm wearing. I'm just like, oh my God, I look great and I know it.
My outfit is slay today.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Like the other day I was wearing a double denim outfit.
Like kind of like, is this a dress?
Like this.
Oh, this is a double denim.
Yeah, it's a double denim. But it was like jeans, and then it was like a denim corset that was like lace up.
Nice.
It was really nice.
Yes.
And I knew that I was like slaying. I just knew. So my energy was giving that.
Yeah.
And I went to the shops. I was going to do groceries.
I'm here for that. Like, you're allowed to slay when you go to do the groceries.
Exactly, right?
Like, why not?
Yeah, pushing the trolley at Woolies in a fit.
So good.
I got like 3 compliments.
Yeah, see?
Like
It's
people
the
actually
energy,
stopped
right?
me. Yeah.
It's
They're
so
like,
about
you
the
actually
energy.
look great. It is.
It's
It
so
really
good.
is.
Yeah.
It really is. I felt like I was like giving that energy. So people actually stopped me and they were like, your fit is like, you are totally slaying that fit. I'm like, really? Like, thank you so much. I was like, I know. But I was like asking them just to make sure. I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, you really are. Like, it looks so great. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Yeah. And then it just gave me like more confidence. And I was like, oh my God.
So good.
Now I know even more.
I love that. I feel like we all need like a bit of that in our life, you know?
For sure. 100%.
I'm like so bad at compliments.
Yeah.
But I just like for the kids who are growing up with social media who have so much like body image and fashion in their face all the time. Like I just really want to be a good, confident role model to be like, it doesn't matter what you look like as long as you feel good in whatever your style is.
Oh, absolutely.
That's super important to me.
Yeah.
And I just wish that I was more confident in that because I have moments where I'm like, oh, I'm giving Adam Sandler.
Yeah, but you got to be able to slay that.
Yeah, see, yeah.
You got to be Delulu. It's like it's the Delulu confidence, right? You're gonna be like, I'm Adam Sandler, but I'm slaying.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I just feel like social media is so hard with all of that.
It is.
It's such
it really
like this
is.
image you have to like. You must feel that as an artist, like you have to.
Oh, absolutely.
Keep up a particular kind of image.
Oh, absolutely. Like everywhere I go, if I go to gigs like or events, I'm just like, I'm an artist and I have to maintain that. Because like I have given the Adam Sandler at gigs sometimes and I'm like, I'm an artist and they're like, oh, are you?
Because I'm giving Adam Sandler.
Because I'm giving Adam Sandler. I know I look like a mess, but
should be called Giving Adam Sandler.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, yeah, I am an artist, but like, I know I don't look the part right now. But so I feel like there's always that, like, you always have to look good wherever you are. And sometimes, like, I walk into like random stores and like people are like, oh my God, I know you from TikTok. You're that girl that makes music. And I'm like, yeah, I am.
That's me.
That's me. I swear I look better than this. So yeah, it's always like, you know, and even not being an artist, we live in such an influential world at the moment. And I always say like it takes a long time to like really build that confidence. And a lot of people ask me that. They're like, how are you so confident talking on camera? How are you so confident like showing off your fits and stuff like that on camera? And I'm like, it took me a long time. And I used to see other people do it. And I used to be like, how do they do it? And I'm like, I don't have the guts to do that. And so it just took me a long time to like just really build that and just be like, you know what? I really don't care what people think of me. Like I'm going to get judged anyway, whether I show up or not. So, oh well.
Yeah, that's so true.
Get what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that I guess because we've talked about a lot about like, you know, women being confident and women in the industry. Do you have any kind of message that you'd want to send to people who might be finding that kind of stuff hard, like confidence and women in the industry or being a woman in the industry, sorry.
Yeah.
That you can kind of like give them you got this. Do you have anything that you'd like to...
you totally got this. Totally. I mean, I was in the same situation. I was like, all my life, I was shoved in my shell. Like I wasn't allowed to be who I was, you know, and for so long I was like somebody that I wasn't because I was like trying to please the people around me and like my family and stuff. So for me, it was really hard to put myself out there and like be confident. And so my advice is take it easy. Don't be hard on yourself. And baby steps. The more you do it, the better you get. And don't be hard on yourself. Did I say that?
Yeah. That's fine. You can say it again.
Don't be hard on yourself. It honestly just, it's the start. As soon as you tell yourself, I want to start being that confident person on camera, or whether it's just in person, whether it's at your job, in like, you know, a social setting, it's just it's all about the baby steps.
Yep.
And just like not living for other people and to like impress other people. And because a lot of people like always say, oh, like, why do you dress like that? You know, like, are you trying to impress people? And I'm like, no. It's because I'm impressing myself. If I see a certain like a cute top or like cute pants, I'm like, oh, I would slay that. I love that. And I want to wear that for me because it makes me feel good.
Yeah, I was going to say, doing it for you is the
exactly.
best. Yeah.
So I think this, like, the best way to approach it is like always think of yourself. because you're important, and just do whatever makes you feel good. And, you know, it doesn't matter what people think, because whether you do that or whether you're awkward, they're still going to judge you anyway. So just do whatever makes you feel good and like flaunt it. Slay.
Yeah. Slay.
Put it in their faces. But yeah, definitely baby steps, and definitely got this for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
So we're going to do a little scenario to finish off the episode, which...
That's exciting.
Let's see what yours is here.
I love scenario. I'm actually like great at making stuff up in my mind and stressing out about it.
Excellent. Great. So
I'm like a pro at this.
Well, this is fun. So I'm going to read out the scenario.
Okay.
And then we've got 3 seconds to create like a little Polaroid photo of the scenario.
Oh, okay.
So like reaction.
3 seconds. Oh my God.
We'll have a bit more than that because I'll need to put this down. Okay. So our scenario for today is you are on a roller coaster and you're about to go down the biggest descent and the cart gets stuck. 3, 2, 1. Love that. So Tina went for the I'm going to die approach.
Yes,
and I was just
did.
mid-action of going down. You know when you put your arms up?
Yeah,
but down the coaster.
But that scenario really stressed me out. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I did my stress face. I'm like, no,
I love
this
roller
is too
coasters. Though.
stressful.
Do you like roller coasters?
I don't. I've been on one like really like it was probably like a kid one, and I freaked out on that one. So I wouldn't like I would never. Good. Yeah, I see like videos and stuff, or like on the news where it's like.
Oh, they literally get stuck.
And they're like upside down, and I'm like stressing.
I feel like
for
that's
these people.
happened a lot of times at the theme park in Australia. Yeah,
it has. So yeah, no, I'm not a roller coaster person. I don't think I'm like a theme park person anyway.
See, I'm like a massive adrenaline junkie.
Really?
Yeah, like anything fast and like. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I feel like that's me, but with like taking risks, not really like. Yeah, I think I love like driving like. On the track and stuff, like racing. Yeah, I love Formula 1.
I see this in you.
Yes. That's why I wrote a song called Drive.
So good. Well, thank you so much for joining us today on the Pick Me Up podcast. It's been so much fun. And it's been lovely getting to know you.
Thank you so much. And you too. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.